Imagine you've just arrived in a new country. You're on a different continent, you don't speak the language, you don't know the city, you don't know where anything is, but this is your home for the next few months. This was my experience when I studied abroad in Hungary. This was a great experience, and I'd like to share that with you today. As someone who studied in Hungary for 4 months, I learned a great deal about the country and its culture. Today I'll be telling you about the time I spent there. Let's begin. The first experience I had while studying abroad in Hungary was immersing myself in the culture. The Hungarian language is very unique for its area. Most of the countries surrounding it have Latin roots, while Hungarian has their own roots. It's a very unique language. There are no gender-specific pronouns. There is no future tense. It is a very hard language to grasp. And also, when communicating with people, if you come up to a Hungarian person and don't start with Hungarian, or you pronounce words wrong, they get very offended and will simply walk away. Hungary also has a rich history with classical music dating back to the 16th and 17th century, and is still very popular today, being played in almost all the stores and restaurants. Hungary was under communist rule from 1945 to 1989, and that had a great impact on its people. You can see this clearly with how people have their language. People who are over 30, majority do not speak English, while those younger people almost all fluently speak English, because they were not under communist rule at the time. Now that you've heard about the cultural experience, what's next? The second experience that I had was with the food. Hungarian dishes are primarily based on meats and seasonal vegetables because they don't have a coastline and seafood is not very popular there. Paprika is a type of pepper, which you can see on the top left photo. That is a paprika harvest. It is a type of pepper that grows very well in the Hungarian climate, and the people put it in almost every single dish. And then some other dishes that are famous include goulash, which is the middle photo, which is a type of stew. There's stuffed cabbage, and langos, which is a fried bread that is made around Christmas time. Now that we've dealt with the food, let's move on to the sights. The third experience I had while being in Hungary was seeing all the different sites that they had to offer. One of my favorite places to visit was Szentendre, a small town located in the mountains. As you can see on the left photo, it's at the base of a mountain called Turku, and is 335 meters high. This town was very unique because most of the people are farmers. It's a small town of only 300 people, and many people do not have cars. They simply use horses to get around. Hungary was founded in 895, so the entire country is scattered with various castles. My favorite castle that I visited was Visegrad. This was located near the Romanian border and was built in case of another Mongol invasion. In Budapest itself, it also has a city in the center. It is a walled city, and it still contains buildings that were built hundreds of years ago. People still live there and use it every day. In conclusion, my time abroad was a great experience and allowed me to learn a great deal about the new country and culture. Now you know the important aspects of Hungary. In summary, the culture, food, people, sites, everything about the country was amazing and was a great 4-month experience. I hope that you learned a great deal about Hungary and you might visit it in the future. Thank you.